the second.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's just one of those games, you know. I think Northern Illinois came in here and competed really, really well. And for a while there, they were beating us to some 50-50s and making plays. And unfortunately, in the second half, we kind of settled down and took great care of the ball. And we're really efficient on the offensive end. I thought we were playing some good stretches of defense there, but again, we couldn't come up with those loose balls around the rim, and they were doing a good job of being very opportunistic and grabbing them and getting down ones and keeping it close, because our offense was really clicking there in the second half.
Coach, what can you say about Ben Gregg tonight? Obviously a lot more aggressive than we've seen him lately. He got a little bit more run. Just what did you see out of him tonight, especially on the offensive side?
He was really, really good. He made a huge difference tonight. The three guys that came off the bench were huge tonight. Hunter, Ben, and Malachi really saved us, and that's what we need. You know, we come in. We talked earlier before the game about, hey, you guys coming off the bench, you got to change the dynamic when you come in. I thought actually all three of those guys did a real good job with that. But Ben was assertive and making plays, and you know, we needed every one of them.
Has his level of play kind of been there since Portland in your mind, even in practices? And it seemed like that was a
kind of the rest of the guys. It's up, when it's up, it's good. When it's not so good. So today was one of those games that it was good. So you know, he's had a couple like you mentioned down in Portland, but there's been some others that hasn't been quite as good. So it's kind of the story of this team.
What do you think first half? Just watching it.
Again, I thought we played really, really good defense there in the first 10 minutes, and we're stringing together some stops, but we're just a little rushed and settled on offense, and kind of made it, you know, for kind of a mucked up game a little bit. It was kind of we were taking shots on their terms, not on ours, and then when we did get going there, you know, we took the foot off the pedal on defense for sure, because those two guards got going, and you know, Williams really made us play in the first half and really kept them in it.
What has Hunter done to warrant some more minutes? I think the 30 tonight was career high, and is it mostly the defensive side or kind of both sides right now?
Yeah, no, it's what you see. He's playing great defense. He's bringing energy. You know, our level kind of goes up. He's making plays. He's kind of making the right reads on the ball screens and distributing the ball when he needs to, finishing when he needs to, and he's doing a lot of good things.
Coach, after Malachi didn't have maybe his best game last game, he comes out today, shoots 4 of 6 from 3. Someone you're going to need, especially heading into a big matchup on Saturday. Just what can you say about him right now?
Yeah, same thing. I mean, with Malachi, it's interesting. It's just you're just kind of rolling the dice with which one of these guys is going to play good in these games, you know. And so it's hard to kind of predict, to be honest with you. So we just kind of wait to see who it is. Like I said, fortunately for us, Malachi and Hunter, Ben gave us something tonight. Julian's been sick, or got sick, you know, late last night. So we knew it was going to be tough for him. But you know, again, if we can get some consistency out of those guys, it'll make the minute distribution a lot easier. But right now, it's been kind of up and down, up and down, up and down. We needed everything out of him tonight, and we certainly need everything we can get out of him on Saturday.
Not throwing it out as an excuse, but finals week always seems to be a crapshoot, almost.
Yeah, it just lends itself to just kind of, and again, look, we've been through a lot here, and so, you know, I mean, but I think Northern Illinois, they had 11 or 12 days off. I think they clearly did a good job from the tape we were watching, and really defensively came out. We're really, you know, in the gaps, and we're making plays and kind of jamming some stuff, and then offensively we're moving the ball much better and moving and cutting, and so they did a nice job with those, you know, the 12 days they had off.
This Alabama team you guys play Saturday, there's obviously a few returners from last year. They have a few really good freshmen too. How do they look on tape if
They
you've
look
watched
great.
them? Yeah.
They look great. I watched the Houston game, and I mean, Houston's something, you know, with just how hard they play, how physical they are, and to go into Houston and knock them off. You know, I got to see them against Carolina down in the PK 85. I mean, they have incredible talent and length, but then they have some guards that can really make good decisions and you know, kind of manipulate all the right reads with the ball screen action, and they're good. They're definitely a top 1, 2, or 3 team.
Time for 2 more.
What do you think about Miller, their freshman?
He's a great player.
Thanks, Coach.